have the pleasure of introducing Mr. Shailesh Gandhi, the chief guest, as well as the person we are all eagerly waiting to hear from and as well as ask questions to. Mr. Gandhi is a civil engineer from IIT Bombay. He's a first-generation entrepreneur, and he set up a company called Clear Plastics Limited, which ran for several decades. In the late 1990s, he began to devote a considerable amount of time on his own for civic issues. In 2003, he sold Clear Plastics after running it for almost 23 years in order to devote his life completely to social work.
Sucheta told me that about 50% of this audience is probably government servants. So there are probably two sides. Government servants, the providers of information, and the other citizens, the seekers of information. And quite often when I do workshops for public information officers or talk to them, they believe there are two sides. People in fact ask me, they say, Mr. Gandhi, how do you feel being on the other side? From being a citizen activist to an information commissioner. Let me put a simple proposition to my friends who are from government service. In a week of 168 hours, you are a government servant, even if you are a very hardworking government servant, for usually not more than 55 hours. That's about 32% of the time you are a government servant. Even if you are a director in a bank, you go out and the roads are bad, you suffer just like the citizen does. If the air quality is bad, you will suffer. If the green cover goes, you are in the same boat as anyone else. So my submission is you are about 32% stake as a government servant and the rest as a citizen. Let's take one more step. In an average lifespan of about 75 years, you are a government servant for about half the time. The rest, you are like any other citizen. You retire and get out, you will suffer exactly like any other citizen does. And therefore this 32% I would submit comes down to 16%. 16% is your stake as a government servant, the balance as a citizen. And just one more step. In an average family of 4, usually only one person will be a government servant, the other 3 will not. But to all of us, what happens to our spouse, our child, our parent is in fact at times more important than what happens to us. So therefore my submission is your stake as a government servant is 4%, 96% is your stake as a citizen. And therefore, my submission is, there is just one side, the citizen side. What benefits citizens is bound to benefit all of us. There really cannot be two sides to this. It's just one side, and therefore, assuming now that we are probably a homogeneous lot now, let me ask you a simple question. 1947, 15th August, we got Swaraj, independence, and for a century before that, we struggled for this. Are we happy with the state of governance? Can I hear an answer? No. Anyone who says yes or Raj? Are you saying you do not like your own Raj? Is that the answer? We have Swaraj and we don't like our own Raj. Is that the answer? This confusion. I mean, how can it be that I don't like my own rule? My submission to you is, on 15th August 1947, Swaraj never came. It was a transfer of Raj from the whites to the browns. And we didn't really realize this. People say we are a democracy. How is this possible, Mr. Gandhi? We have a reasonably functioning democracy. Do vote, and we have a reasonable system of voting. We are able to throw out governments, change leaders, and so on. It's a reasonably fair system of voting. My submission to you is we have what I call an elective democracy, not a participatory democracy. Miss the heart and essence of democracy. So we have an elective democracy, we go and vote, we change governments, and after that we don't participate.